Selamat datang ke video saya. My name is Muhammad Abdul Karim atau sering dikenali sebagai AKZ. Saya adalah percussionist dan drama dan music executor yang based di Kuala Lumpur. Hari ini video saya akan membincangkan about my contribution dalam beberapa projek yang saya telah dipanggil. With 15 years of experience dalam bidang muzik, saya dah bekerja sama dengan a lot of artis, a lot of music directors, and I've had the privilege to work on a few of the albums. Dalam video ni saya akan bincangkan apa yang saya contribute dalam album tu, kenapa saya pilih apa yang saya main dalam album tu untuk lagu-lagu tu, dan proses dalam pembikinan album tu, kat mana, macam mana, why did we do it, apa sebab album tu, and hopefully in the long run is that we will invite the people to come over and kita akan bincangkan apa yang ternyata dalam album ni lah. Untuk video pertama, to commemorate their album launch and their album release, today I'll be talking about my band, Mutesite. This is their album called RE. It's a beautiful album. Ada CD, ada kaset bro. Orang dah tak pakai kaset dah, tapi kaset. Okay, nama album ni ialah RE. Kenapa dipilih RE is because kita boleh put any word there. Kita boleh interpret, so reinterpret or refeel or re-emotionalize. So it's macam a reset. Apa yang kita rasa, kita boleh re-kan balik. So kalau rasa lapar, kita boleh re-makan. Lebih kurang macam tu lah. This album, Mutesite, is a band yang based di Kuala Lumpur. It is actually 4 members and I am the founding member, tapi saya punya membership dalam band ni ialah unik, di mana saya hanya dipanggil untuk record dan untuk contribute dalam music tu. So dari segi planning atau composition is all based on these 4 people. So Mutesite is Anthony Lee on guitars, Lee Jolin on keys, Teo Eng Hui on bass, and Purnama Makasuchi on drums. So album ni you can buy, you can find online, you can go to their Bandcamp, or you can hear it on Spotify. So today the song that I'll be talking about is one of their single release called Cacophony. Lagu ni is very unique. Genre dia genre bending a little bit. Dia ada sedikit world music, dia ada sedikit post rock, dan dia ada sedikit math rock. Let's give it a listen and I'll break down what I contributed in this music and where we did it and why we did it. So here we go. So that was the intro. If you can hear in the earlier part, there was the starting of the guitar line, ba ba, and kalau didengar betul-betul belakang tu, there is actually kat belakang tu I did a rain effect with a rain stick, and we playing around just to get that mood, just to get that vibe, like shh. Instead of just using white noise. Most bands would now use white noise, so we switched it out. We did a blend of white noise dengan rain stick, and then when we come into the main intro where the drum comes in, terdetak. I didn't bila first time dengar dah kepala dah fikir tak nak kacau that riff, dun 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 dun. So the instrument yang saya pilih was a shaker, so just go chip chip chip. Shaker is a big African shaker, so you chip just to emphasize the going, and it's blended. It blends well with the hi-hat, the open hi-hat yang Purnama main. And then when we come to the breakdown is sparse, tapi dekat attack tu saya ambil stack, ada stack symbol, saya ambil yang tak tak tak. This is just the intro going to the main kind of riff. Sebab ni instrumental music, so kita tak ada konsep of intro, verse, chorus. Kita ada parts kita ada musical part. Macam classical music, there is no chorus, it's a movement. So we're going to, this is what I call the second movement. So we're coming in. Finishing up that movement, you can hear that we're going to a breakdown. Jan, jan, jan. So I ikut the drum punya part yang check, 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 check. I did a stack, then you can hear the chime going in. Cara saya pakai chime ni seumpama tukar pitch. My teacher taught me very early when I was starting is that jangan sesekali tarik chime tu laju. Always tarik slow. And kita nak tukar, the reason kita buat slow tu is supaya kita boleh tukar pitch kita from pitch A to pitch B. So this is going to pitch B, and then after this you're going to hear a groovy part. I play a funk kind of bongo part with some tambourines, and you can hear it coming up right now. So here's that sound. So that whole part, the guitar isn't really strumming, so that's why I played the groove. Supaya we switch the guitar was actually playing like a dun 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 dun, and the bongos. So what I did was I made a funk groove on top of the bongo to cover up macam gitar toker tek tek tak cekuk ketuk ketak cekuk ketuk ketak cekuk ketuk, and then movement tu agak panjang dalam 16 bar kalau pastikan. So 8 bars was without tambourine, lagi 8 bar dengan tambourine untuk naikkan lagi, because we're going to a very heavy part which is going to come after this, and you can hear the drums going 2 and 4. It's not hitting every quarter note, tak, and the piano pun dah start jadi lagi berat. And now we're going to the big part. This is what we call the breakdown in the movement. Okay, so that was the breakdown. That was a very heavy riff. You can hear yang gitar tu pun kegat. So Punama and I, kita orang ambil the ends, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and tapi kalau you dengar betul-betul, if you hear your headphones, actually dalam snare layer tu, what I did was every time Punama hits the snare, I ada layerkan dengan satu bunyi besi. What we did was we took a sinky, a metal sink, put a lot of stuff on top of it and just went so you can hear inside the mix. Adam put it right underneath the snare, kat bawah snare tu, supaya dia bunyi seumpama kalau kita dengar ada satu lagu contoh, lagu Slipknot akan setiap kali snare hit tu dia akan ada beer barrel punya sound tang. So we wanted to more of a pecah sound like. So if you listen properly, you can go back and listen to it with your headphones, and then you can dissect. You can guess what you want, but those were the instruments we used. Now we're going to another movement. This was created by Punama. Dia inspired dengan Balinese kecap, gamelan kecap. So you can hear dia punya voice panning left right. Dia buat macam bunyi shaker, like cak. Okay, let's have a listen first. From the chick, what I did was behind the chick, I took a triangle. I ambil triangle dan I cuba emulate balik bunyi tu dan cover lagi beratkan bunyi. So kalau if I were to use a shaker, dia akan terlalu kacau frekuensi dia. So triangle ni dia boleh mute. So I did a muted triangle and just play seumpama macam main keroncong kat belakang dia, tapi ikut pattern suara dia lah. So if you listen properly to the back, if you go back, you pull back a bit. Let me pull back a little bit more. Okay, so this is in a very odd time signature. Can't remember, I think it's a 5 to 6 or something like that. Sebelum kita record ni, kita kena hafal the parts so that it was easier to record instead of counting the parts. So that's a tip of mine is whenever you're able to go to, kita boleh masuk studio, dan kalau kita boleh dapat demo tu dulu, it becomes a lot easier daripada kita hafal part, kita baca part tu. Memang it's good to write down, but it's best to hafal the part so that when you come to the studio it becomes more human. Dalam keadaan baca ni boleh, tapi if you playing a pop song it's a lot easier, but this is instrumental music, so kita nak dapat movement tu. And then after that we're going to go to a very heavy breakdown in the same type signature, but now a lot of it, a lot of the shaker, a lot of the kecak, a lot of the triangle dah tak ada. So this sounds. Now coming to a very heavy keyboard part. Yeah, so that the whole part tadi tu was actually in 6. If you count it really fast, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bila Anthony and all were writing this song, dorang dah preempt that after this part, we needed a rest part. So kat sini kita ada very spatial backing track macam drum machine, and this is where I showcase all these kind of sounds. So I'll show you in a bit. This is how it sounds. More instincts. You can hear the shaker coming in, you can hear the sound. Shine going that way, they looping the bells. So here comes the guitar part, another movement. So this is really sparse. Hanya ada drum machine dengan vocals. So following movement tadi yang ada kecak, suara. So setiap kali ada suara je, saya double up dengan triangle untuk dapatkan layered effect lagi, sebab Cak has a very mid range. So with the triangle tu dia dapat full range lah. Kita dapat mid, kita dapat highs, dan kita dapat that motif of rhythm. Tak. So if you hear the motif if I'm not mistaken, Punama ke yang dapat part ni, dia still inspired dengan the Balinese kecap, dan saya somehow try main kecap tu, tapi piano tu dah ambil line tu, tapi somehow saya ada few cowbells, so I have an array of cowbells. I learned this from Pak actually showed me Lenny Castro, a very American percussionist, main dengan Toto. Thank you Pak for this. Is that setiap kali dia main cowbell tu dalam key lagu. So bila you main cowbell dalam key lagu, senang untuk engineer tu nak mix sebab tak ada frekuensi yang berasingan dengan key lagu tu. Dan dia lagi as we say dalam tu, dia lagi duduk. So untuk 3 note tu saya ada dalam key tu, tong tong tang, or is it tong tong tang or something like that. So kejap lagi you can hear I'll be playing a unison line with my cowbells, following the keyboard and following the guitar. So let's have a listen. Here it comes. So kat belakang tu bass tu sedang main chord notes like gam, gam, gang, gang, and then everything else is during is a takata 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 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, and it's really fast. Took me a few takes, I think, to do this, but when we did it, it's sad because kita kalau kadang-kadang bila kita main dalam triplet, kita boleh terlaju atau terlambat, so kita nak just duduk nicely, especially when you're hearing the drums and everything. So it's not about just playing in tempo, it's playing within context of lagu tu. So kadang-kadang drums tu memang on time, tapi kalau kita main pun terlalu on time, tak duduk in between, it's a dangerous thing dalam lagu tu. So this is the result. I'm going to pull back a little bit more. Let me hear it one more time. Now we're coming to the outro part. Okay, you can hear the chimes. I pull the chimes to change the repetition again. Now we're going to the outro. Build up, and you can hear tempering. Yeah, those were the parts that I did dalam lagu ni. Keadaan recording this, so I think it took me about 2 hours. Saya sendiri have this thing where if I go into a studio, I don't want to spend so much time, because every time we go into a studio, money is being used. Lesson learned was that every time you go to the studio, make sure you do it quick, make sure you do it well. But because this was a band project, we had the liberty of working the studio long hours. But even with this, I tried to help myself. Okay, kita buat dalam satu waktu yang ringkas, tak nak lama sangat. But lagu dia is, as you can hear, it's quite complex. It's quite it's like saying kita ada movement A, movement B, movement C. So, and I didn't want to get too crazy with it, so I use benda-benda yang berkaitan dengan each movement. Introduce a little bit more here, introduce a little bit more there. So throughout the album pun, saya berfikir gitu, each track dia ada dia punya, what I would say, dia punya star. So adakah star dia lagu dia lebih pada toys, ataupun lagu dia star lebih pada percussions. So go check it out. It's a good album. We did a lot of work on it, and I hope you enjoyed what you just saw today. Okay, semua orang, that was Mutesite RE album. Album ni direkod di Pulse Work Studios di Kota Damansara. Mix, mastered, engineered, if I'm mistaken, by Adam Louis Yates. Kalau suka, please support them. Follow their Instagram, MUTESITE. Then follow Twitter dorang, follow Facebook. Just follow lah, ikut je dorang. Jumpa pun ikut je. If you like what you see today, please comment. Ask me more what you want to know about. Follow me on my Instagram, AKZ, Abdul Karim Zafiruddin. This is my baby boy. So we're signing out. Till next time, thank you. And okay, sayang, let's go.